Okay, so walk me through this.
Right. Well, this is the control panel for the air purification system. We're at a critical stage of development, and we keep the central lab perpetually doused in chemicals.
In case of an outbreak.
Yes. We use a unique compound that breaks down the protein coating, which protects the virus, effectively killing it by damaging its DNA and RNA, so it neither infects cells nor replicates within the cells.
Belts and suspenders, huh?
You better believe it. In its natural state, the prototype could infect and kill everyone inside this lab in a matter of minutes. The most ferocious organism you've ever seen. Now all we have to do is tame it. Anyway, the air purification system clears the toxin, so you can enter without a hazmat suit. Just don't do it unless you're in a hurry.
Thank you. Duly noted.
Am I the only one who's concerned about what we're doing here? I mean, God. Remember what Oppenheimer said after the first nuclear detonation? I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Well, at least people can hide from an atomic blast. This thing...
Look, I'm not an asshole. Of course I'm concerned. But you've got to admit, sometimes some people simply need to die, and this is the cleanest method ever constructed. Quick, silent, and no collateral damage. It's a scalpel, not a hammer.
And who gets this scalpel, I wonder?
Whoever Ether's business partners are. The Pentagon, probably. I say better them than the other side. Besides, everyone will get a version eventually.
And then what? When every government and terrorist cell has the ability to kill anyone in the world from thousands of miles away. Huh? Then what?
Then we get paid 60 grand a month to come up with an antidote. Don't fight the world, Charles. Roll with it.
Come on, what it...
Oh, so it's a 6 degrees of separation thing?
Similar. The fire hose version, anyway. Theoretically, a host could transmit the virus to everyone she meets, from the point of exposure until the string disintegrates.
So if we could only stabilize the cell structure to survive for, say, 24 hours, that host would infect thousands.
Right. Who would in turn infect thousands, and so on and so on. It's a ripple effect. The ripples spread out across the Earth's surface in all directions, leaving the hosts unharmed and unaware until the virus comes in contact with the right DNA match. And boom. Well, figuratively.
My God. You could reach any human being on the planet in...
We calculate an average of 3 days. Yeah.
Damn. Remind me to buy stock in whatever company that makes our hazmat suits, because I have seen a glimpse of the future, and it looks paranoid.
I understand the potential. What I don't get is, why Ether? As far as I know, they are a fairly benevolent pharmaceutical company.
Define fairly benevolent.
I don't know. They're a far cry from the shit list companies. You know, Schaefer, Moore, and so forth. The real princes of darkness. You would expect something like this to be created in a sinister government lab somewhere.
I see your point. Thing is, DeSantis, she's pretty high up on the Ether corporate ladder. And I sort of overheard her talking on the phone to the company's global CEO. Now, I couldn't hear the details, but it was pretty clear that this is all off the books. Not even Ether's stockholders know about the project.
Really? No kidding?
Yeah, I don't want to be a conspiracy nut here. But I got the distinct feeling that whoever is funding the project is not Ether, but rather someone operating through Ether.
Huh. Jesus. I think you just gave me goosebumps there. Eyes open, sir. What do you think it could be? Pentagon? North Koreans? Oh, God, please don't say the North Koreans.
Hey, I'm just a petri dish girl. Call me a wet blanket, but I like turning my ignition in the morning without breaking into a cold sweat.
Oh, why would you go and say a thing like that? Now every morning I'm gonna be thinking about that.
Well, it's obviously more than a job to him. The way he spends all his nights down here, just brooding and working. He's an aristocrat and a bachelor. You know, if I were him, I'd wear silk scarves and turtlenecks, drive up and down the Amalfi Coast in a white convertible E-Type, and spend my nights drinking absinthe with French lingerie models. You know what I mean?
That's oddly specific.
Caruso's like a monk, and this is his crusade.
You're not wrong. And, if you knew a little bit about his past, you'd know why.
Oh. Do tell.
Well, alright, his father died when he was just a kid. Both older brothers disappeared, and mother, well, they say she made Elizabeth Bathory look like a sweetheart. Then, of course, there's the Asperger's and the weak health. He spent most of his childhood in bed, and they say he was bullied a lot. Even got thrown into the old village well by one of his classmates, that Marco Abbiati guy. You know, the rich guy who ran for mayor a couple years, got himself killed. It was all over the news.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder Caruso's married to his work. You know, what I don't understand is, if he hates bullies so much, why work so hard to arm them?
Ah, but see, there's where he and Ether don't see eye to eye. I've heard him and his bosses arguing. Ether wants to sell the virus to governments, intelligence agencies, and the like. But Caruso wants to arm the little guy to fight crime, oppressors, and so on.
But surely they'll never let him.
But once they see his collection of hairs and nail clippings, they might be willing to negotiate.
Ugh, bloody hell.
Yeah, so say the virus was yours, but you only had one vial. Who would you choose?
One perfect murder, huh? Anyone? Living or dead?
Okay, let's stick with the living. It's not a time machine we're building.
Okay. Well, there's that asshole dictator Jim Poe. You brainwashed his people into thinking he's a god?
Okay, so the sun takes over. Tren Po. Even bigger asshole. Then what?
Oh, right. Wait, got it. That pirate. Yeah, it goes by the name of the Maelstrom. My cousin's cargo ship was taken prisoner by that band of thugs. They spent 3 months in the cargo hold while the company negotiated the crew's release, and 2 of his friends were executed.
Oh, excellent choice. So do you know who this Maelstrom is?
No, I don't.
Didn't think so.
Man, who would you choose?
My point exactly. This isn't just a thought experiment. If we manage to stabilize the virus, someone will be making that choice very soon.
Ah, I guess there's my ex-wife. Cold bitch. Or my high school principal. Or whoever invented cargo pants.
Uh-huh. So, you still feel like we're changing the world?
Yeah, so this is where Ms. DeSantis keeps all the research data. Keeps this stuff pretty close to her chest.
Why? We all signed an NDA the size of a phone book.
Yeah, well, there was this incident a while ago. A researcher made a copy of the hard drive and tried selling it to one of Ether's competitors. Got himself killed, luckily, or we'd all be out of a job. Just seriously, don't touch anything. They're in the middle of a test, and you don't want to corrupt that data, believe me.
Right, and, yeah, thanks.
Huh. Come on, what it...
Ah, good. Excellent. Fits the equations to a T.
Oh boy, it's gonna be an all-nighter again.
What? That can't be right. Those are way off chart.
Huh, that's odd. Decay levels ought to be stabilizing.
Ah, that looks promising. Mental note. Ask Guillermo to run a control experiment.
Huh, that's odd. Decay levels ought to be stabilizing. Oh boy, looks like I'll be burning the midnight oil again. This is why I'm unmarried. What? Come on. It is the right password. I use the same one all around. Oh, for Christ's sake. What was the old one I used? Fernando's birthday? My license plate?
Maybe we're looking at it all wrong. What if we used nanostrings of amino acids as a sort of bulwark?
What? Not one match? Whole town to pick from and not one match. I should just say I'm a blogger slash DJ, but that'd do the trick.
Huh. Come on, what is that password? I'm gonna forget my own head next.
Ah, come on. Billions of dollars worth of equipment, and I'm at 2 bars. Would I kill them to get a decent fiber optic connection down here?
Maybe we're looking at it all wrong. Instead of boosting the molecular structure, what if we consider quantum fluctuations?
Hey, so, any breakthroughs?
Well, we're making progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Hell, if anyone can pull this off, it's Caruso. Man's a prodigy. We're just fortunate enough to be along for the ride. Anyway, I have data. See ya. You too, huh? On my third cup. So, how'd the tests go? Well, one step forward, two steps back. This virus is, one fierce nut to crack.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, I'll talk to you later.
So we meet again. How are things on your end?
I don't know. DeSantis seems pleased. I can never tell about Caruso. But, I mean, the amount of data we're collecting, it's just staggering.
You're preaching to the choir. Tell you the truth, I can't wait to see the back of this place. Ether pays well, sure, but this whole thing sort of falls into the ixnay category, if you know what I mean. Well, catch you later.
Hey, did you get a haircut? Nice, it suits you. So, any flashes of insight?
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, I suppose. If we could only stabilize the cell structure, then, you know. It's a pickle, all right. Still, no one said it would be easy, changing the world. But, I'd better get back. Let's grab a pint later, yeah?
Hey, how's work coming along? Well, we're getting closer. No cigar yet, though.
Don't I know it. Well, I have numbers to crunch. Later. Oh, you look tired. Burning the midnight oil, huh? So how are the tests coming along?
Honestly, I have no idea. The algorithm I'm working on is so complex, I think only Caruso really understands it. Maybe DeSantis.
Yeah, understood. You know, part of me kind of wants to fail. I just got this offer the other day doing cancer research in Colorado. Maybe I'll take it. You know, at some point, you need to think about what kind of stories you want to tell your grandchildren. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
You do know this is a 79, right? Vintage year, pretty goddamn expensive.
I do. Got it from Caruso's private stash.
Are you trying to get fired?
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Look, I'm on a 2-year contract. Ether will sue me blind if I leave, and if I mess up intentionally on the job, oh, trust me, this way's better.
You know, one day you guys are gonna have to tell me exactly what you're making down there.
If we succeed, you won't need to ask.
Wow, that bad, huh?
Worse. Because it actually sounds like a good idea, like the lesser evil. Man, I wish I'd been wiser when they approached me.
Caruso?
No, God, no. No, the man's a genius, but I have met water coolers with more charisma. No, I was recruited by DeSantis.
Oh, that explains it.
Tell me about it. Men, we're nitwits.
Here, here. Cheers to nitwits.
Yeah, to nitwits. Okay, let me just add the VMWH0809. Stabilizing, good. Adjust the temperature. Readings are stable. Readings are good. Progressing to phase 3. Stats are stable, that's good.
All readings are stable. We are doing good. And the stats read perfect. Everything is on course. Everything is stable. Readings are good. Adding formula Q72. Careful now. It's stable. Good.
I have a slight misreading. Oh, wait. No, we are good. Hang on. This can't be right. Wait, if I just do this... Yes, false alarm. Readings are coming in. Everything is looking stable. Proceeding to add formula CMWH0911. Readings are good.
And submitting. Stats are steady. We're good. Bacteria is acting accordingly. Perfect. What is this? We might have a situation. Wait. It's stabilizing. That was close. Charts are stable. Slowly adjusting the temperature.
Well, what was it, an explosion or something?
Nah, nothing like that. One of the lab people forgot to seal a hatch or something, and there was a chemical reaction. Somebody got poisoned or irradiated or radiated or whatever the hell you call it.
He must feel like shit.
I doubt it. Guy's dead.
Yeah, I mean whoever caused it. Whatever it was.
Oh, absolutely. It's a she, actually. She's over at the church. Must be a Catholic.
And the dead guy?
Town morgue. We got Christoph there making sure no one gets in. Ether's sending someone to pick up the body. Last thing we want is the local press taking an interest.
Yeah, good call.
Saw another one at church today.
One of the lab coats? Jeez, I thought that lot was agnostic. Hey, what does scientists need to confess anyway? Wearing awful ties, huh?
Are you kidding? Pick a page out of the history books. No, man, whatever they're doing over at Villa Caruso, it's got them scared shitless.
And that's when you look to the man upstairs. Well, look, Father Francesco, he doesn't look too worried about it, so how bad can it be?
Father Francesco survived that Marco Abbiati incident and never even did therapy. The rapture wouldn't shake that guy. Mark my words. When the eggheads start flocking to church, I say take shelter.
Okay, stop, all right? You're freaking me out, man.
So the coroner's office sends me down here to examine a body on ice. That's like a 2-hour drive. And when I get here, they tell me I don't have clearance, that the morgue's been closed down.
What? By Ether? I mean, how can a private company close down a city morgue?
Well, money talks, I guess.
Well, that's not money talking. That's money on a soapbox with a megaphone, you know?
Ugh, anyway, I'm taking the day off. I hear the coffee's pretty good around here.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 7 days since my last confession.
Speak, child.
Yesterday, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, and a man lost his life. A good man. Someone I knew. It was just a tiny little slip-up where I work, but even a small mistake can be catastrophic. They took him to the chapel morgue, and I want to pay my respects. Say how sorry I am. But he's dead, Father, and nothing I say will bring him back. If I go, am I merely being selfish?
My child, grief is for the living, not the dead. You do whatever you need to do, because his sorrow has ended, and yours has not.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. I will.
Hey, what's up?
inside. I need to see the deceased.
I'm under orders not to let anybody in till Ether's people have signed off on the corpse, ma'am. Could be contagious.
Nonsense. I am Ether's people. The corpse, as you so delicately put it, was my friend. Now I am going to say my goodbyes.
All right, fine, lady. If something happens, it's on you.
It's already on me.
Room secure.
Leave me, Bernard. I want to be alone.
Ma'am?
Oh, look at you. You're dead, and you still look stressed out. So, now I have you to feel guilty about. Great. We build a weapon that will kill thousands, and all we feel is intellectual curiosity. Isn't human psychology a laugh? DeSantis asked me if I'm still committed. Like we're on a crusade. We say this virus will end all war, but the truth is, we have no idea, and we don't care. We're just monkeys poking the unknown with a stick, and what of it? There's nothing as potent as an idea whose time has come. No, I don't have second thoughts. But still, being here, I wonder. Hey, if God is mad, give me a heads up, will ya? Anyway, goodbye, Malcolm. I'm really sorry. We're done here. Back to the lab.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
How you doing? I'm from the church. Can I go in?
Sure, friend. You can go into the mortuary, no problem, but just stay out of the morgue for now. Sorry. Company orders.
I understand.
Sup, Rev?
My son, may I enter?
Of course, Father. You can go into the mortuary, no problem, but just stay out of the morgue. Sorry. Company orders.
I understand.
Just the
There,
temperature.
in the sealed container.
Readings are stable.
The virus prototype. Virus destroyed. 2 targets remaining.
Oh no, oh my god. No, this has to be a mistake. Holy shit. Shit! Ugh. Listen up. We have a big problem here, and DeSantis isn't answering. So I'm officially in charge now. And I don't want anyone telling Mr. Caruso, okay? Not until we know how bad the damage is. Now, get to work. I expect a full report within the hour.
What the hell?
Oh no, oh my god. No, this has to be a mistake. Holy shit. Shit! Ugh. Ms. DeSantis, yes, we have a big problem down here. The prototype, it's, I don't know. The cell structure appears to be disintegrating, and,
I'll be right there. And don't tell Mr. Caruso.
Oh, this is bad.
It's Francesca. I'm coming inside. Engaging the air purification system. Initiating decontamination procedure. My God! Whatever could have caused this? The cell structure, it's ruined!